The devotees, please take Yajnashala. Alankara will be taking place now. Once Alankara is done, you can come back. Now, after the Sannidhi Puja will be happening, that time Lalita Sahasranam Parana will happen. Please go outside, sit in the Yajnashala and chant Lalita Sahasranam like this. All of them, all the devotees, please come in them. It's coming, Amma, here. Amma.
Everybody other than the ones participating in the Alankaram, please join us in the Yajnashala. Come. Hello, monk. Amma, Mari. Once you are in Yajnashala, kindly pick up a place and be seated. Puja is far from over.
Om Sri Gurubhyo Namah Prajanam Brahmayamatma Brahmadattam Brahmasmimam Sashiva Soham Mam Sasaka Frame Hasak Shamalaurim Asam Sahakshmalun Sauhu Sarupa Nirupan Heta Visagamika Sameda Sri Chaitanyananda Sri Sri
Okay, please kindly take a place and be seated. Yes.
Jatadharam Pandurangam Shulahastam Prabhale Sarvarogaharam Devam Dattatrayam Aham Bhaje Om Rim Ram Dattatraya Krishnan Mantandayakam
Excuse me, can you hold down a little bit? Puja is far from over. This is not the time for group discussion. You are facing south and talking upstairs. No, sit. Okay, you have come to see the Empress of the universe. So better maintain focus on her, not on anything else. Sit. Sit. Tai, you didn't travel all the way from Canada to have a talk. Sit. That's why I've been telling you. Sit. Sit. Thing is, if you are standing, it will be distracting for us. Kindly be seated, please. Sit, Kaya.
Om Rim Ram Dattatare Krishna Unmattanandadayaka Digambara Muni Balapitata Jnana Sagara Ram Rim Dattatare Vikram Darshana Sarvamangala Mangalle Shive Sarvata Sadhate Chantamate Gauri
Okay.
Narayani Namusate Om Rim Ram Dattata Hare Krishna Unmattanandadayaka Digambara Muni Balapasha Jnanasagaram Om Dattatreya Nama Om Bhurvasvaha Tasvitvarenyam Vargo Devasudhimidhyona Pachaparo Sadham Apo Jyotirasamritam Brahma Bhurvasvam Devasiprasamritam Aswamritam
Sit,
Upassana
until the puja is over, each one of you is mother. I have no right to accept your namaskar. Please be seated.
Ananda Karpura Nirajanam Dashyam Om Rajadi Rajaya Prasaya Sayane Namo Vayamahe Shavana Kurmahe Same Kaman Kama Kama Kame Shuro Shavana Radhatu Kubheraya Vaishyavanaya Maharajaya Namaha Om Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Deva Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Harihi Om Om Asya Sri Divyalalita Stotramala Mahamantrasya Vashinyadivagdevatai
Asya Shri Lalita Divya Rahasya Sahasranama Stotramala Mahamantrasya Vashinya Divag Devatarshe Namashirasi Anushtukchan Sena Mukhavrutte Srimad Dalita Maha Tripura Sundari Devataya Namahruday Kamale Aim Bijam Klim Shakti Sauhu Gilakam Mama Sri Lalita Maha Tripura Sundari Varaprasad Siddhyate Jabe Vinyoga Aim Angushtabhyan Namaha Klim Tarjanibhyan Namaha Sauhu Madhyamabhyan Namaha Aim Anamikabhyan Namaha Klim Kanishtikabhyan Namaha Sauhu Karadakara Prashtabhyan Namaha Aim Hridayaya Namaha Klim Shirase Swaha Sauhu Shikhayi Vishade Aim Kavachayam Klim Netratrayaya Voshade Sauhu Astraya Vade Bhuvah Swaha Om Vidimbandaha Dhyanam Sindhuraruna Vigraham Trinayanam Manikya Maulis Purattaranayaka Shekaram Smitamukhim Apina Vatshoruham Panibhyamani Purnaratna Jajakam Raktotpalam Vibradim Saumyam Raktagrasta Raktacharanam Dhyayet Paramambikam Om Aim Rim Shrim Shri Matre Namah Shrim Om Aim Rim Shrim Shri Lalidambika Namah Shrim Shri Mata Shri Maharagni Shrimat Simhasaneshwari Shri Mata Shri Maharagni Shrimat Simhasaneshwari Shri Mata Shri Maharagni Shrimat Simhasaneshwari Shri Kunda Sambhoda Deva Karya Samudhyada Udyad Bhasa Sahasrabha Chaturbahu Samanvita Raga Swarupa Pashadhya Krodha Karankushojvala Manorupe Chukodanda Panchatanmatrazayaka Nijaruna Prabhapura Majjad Brahmanda Mandala Champaka Shoka Punnaga Sogandhikala Satkaja Guru Vindamani Shreni Kanat Kotira Mandita Astami Chandra Vibhrajadalika Stala Shobhita मुखचन्द्रकलङ्काभमृगनाभिविशेषका मदनस्मरमाङ्गल्यगृहतोरणचिल्लिका वक्त्रलक्ष्मी परिवाहचलन्मीनाभलोचना नवचम्पकपुष्पाभनासा दण्डविराजिता ताराकान्तितिरस्कारिनासाभरणभासुरा कदम्बमञ्जरीक्लुप्तकर्णपूरमनोहरा ताटङ्कैगलीभूतलपनोडुपमण्डला पद्मरागशिलादर्शपरिभाविकपोलभूः नवविद्रुमबिम्बश्रीन्यक्कारिरतनच्चदा शुद्धविद्याङ्कुराकारद्विजपङ्क्तिद्वयोज्ज्वला कर्पूरवीटिकामूलसमाकर्षद्दिगन्तरा निजसल्लापमाधुर्यविनिर्भर्सितकच्छपी मन्दस्मितप्रभापूरमज्जत्कामेशमानसा अनाकलितसादृश्यजुबुकश्रीविराजिता कामेशबद्धमाङ्गल्यसूत्रशोभितकन्धरा कनकाङ्गदकेयूरकमनीयभुजान्विता रत्नग्रैवेयजन्ताकलोलमुक्ता फलान्विता कामेश्वरप्रेमरत्नमणिप्रलिपणस्तनी नाभ्यालवालरोमालिलता फलकुजद्वयी लक्ष्यरोमलता धारता समुन्नेयमध्यमा स्तनभारतन्मध्यपट्टबन्धवलित्रया अरुणारुणकौसुम्भवस्त्रभास्वत्कटीतटी रत्नकिङ्किणिकारम्यरचना दामभूषिता कामेशज्ञातसौभाग्यमार्दवोरुद्वयान्विता माणिक्यमकुटाकारजानुद्वयविराजिता इन्द्रगोपपरीक्षिप्तस्मरतु नाभजङ्घिका गूढगुल्फा कूर्मपृष्ठजैष्णुप्रपदान्विता नगदीदिसञ्चन्दनमज्जनतमो गुणा पदद्वयप्रभाजालपराकृतसरोरुहा शिञ्जानमणिमञ्जीरमण्डितश्रीपदाम्बुजा मराळी मन्दगमना महालावण्यशेवधिः सर्वागुणानवद्याङ्गी सर्वाभरणभूषिता शिवकामेश्वराङ्कस्था शिवा स्वाधीनवल्लभा सुमेरुमध्यशृङ्गस्था श्रीमन्नगरनायिका चिन्तामणिगृहान्तस्था पञ्चब्रह्मासनस्थिता महापद्माटवी संस्था कदम्बवनवासिनी सुधासागरमध्यस्था कामाक्षी कामदायिनी देवर्षगणसङ्घातस्तूयमानात्मवैभवा भण्डासुरवधोद्युक्तशक्तिसेना समन्विता सम्पत्करी समारूढसिन्धुरव्रजसेविता अश्वारूढाधिष्ठिताश्वकोटिकोटिभिरावृता चक्रराजरथारूढ सर्वायुधपरिष्कृता ज्ञेयचक्ररथारूढमन्त्रिणी परिसेविता
गिरिचक्ररथारूढदण्डनाथा पुरस्कृता ज्वालामालिनिका क्षिप्तवह्निः प्राकारमध्यगा भण्डसैन्यवधोद्युक्तशक्तिविक्रमहर्षिता नित्या पराक्रमाटोपनिरीक्षणसमुत्सुका भण्डपुत्रवधोद्युक्तबाला विक्रमणन्विता मन्त्रिण्यम्बा विरचितविषङ्गपदतोषिता विशुक्रप्राणहरणवाराही वीर्यनन्विता
कामेश्वरमुखालोककल्पित श्रीगणेश्वर
महागणेश निर्भिन्नविघ्नयन्त्रप्रहर्षिता
भण्डासुरेन्द्रनिर्मुक्तशस्त्रप्रत्यस्त्रवर्षिणी कराङ्गुलिनखोत्पन्ननारायणदशाकृतिः महापाशुपतास्त्राग्निर्दग्धासुरसैनिका
कामेश्वरास्तु निर्दग्धसभण्डासुरशून्यका ब्रह्मोपेन्द्रमहेन्द्रादिदेव संस्तुतवैभवा हरनेत्रादिसन्दग्धकामसञ्जीवनौषधिः श्रीमद्वाग्भवकूटैकस्वरूपमुखपङ्कज कण्ठाधकटिपर्यन्तमध्यकूटस्वरूपिणी शक्तिकूटैकतापन्नकट्यधोभागधारिणी मूलमन्त्रात्मिका मूलकूटत्रयकलेवरा कुलामदैकरसिकाकुलसङ्केतपालिनी कुलाङ्गना कुलान्तस्था कौलिनी कुलयोगिनी अकुला समयान्तस्था समयाचारतत्परा मूलाधारैकनिलया ब्रह्मकन्निर्वेदिनी
कर्पूरान्तरिता विष्णुग्रन्थिविभेदिनी आज्ञाचक्रान्तरालस्था रुद्रग्रन्थिविभेदिनी सहस्रारां पूजारूढा सुधा स्वादाभिवर्षिणी तटिलता समरुचिषच्चक्रोपरि संस्थिता महाशक्ति कुण्डलिनी विदसन्ततनीयसी भवानी भावनागम्या भवारण्यकुठारिका भद्रप्रिया भद्रमूर्तिर्भक्तसौभाग्यदायिनी भक्तिप्रिया भक्तिवश्या भक्तिवश्याभयापहा शाम्भवी शारदाराध्या शर्वाणी शर्मदायिनी शाङ्करी श्रीकरी साध्वी शरच्चन्द्रनिर्वाणना शातोदरी शान्तिमती निराधारा निरञ्जना निर्लेपा निर्मला नित्या निराकारा निराकुला निर्गुणा निष्कला शान्ता निष्कामा निर्वप्लवा नित्यमुग्धा निर्विकारा निष्प्रपञ्चा निराश्रया नित्यशुद्धा नित्यबुद्धा निरवध्या निरन्तरा निष्कारणा निष्कलङ्का निरुपाधिर्निरीश्वरा निरागारागमदनी निर्मदा मदनाशिनी निश्चिन्ता निरहङ्कारा निर्मोहा मोहनाशिनी निर्ममा ममता हन्त्री निष्पापा पापनाशिनी निष्क्रोधा क्रोधशमनी निर्लोभा लोभनाशिनी निःसंशया संशयग्नी निर्भवा निर्विकल्पा निराबाधा निर्भेदा भेदनाशिनी निर्नाशा मृत्युमदनी निष्क्रिया निष्परिग्रहा निष्ठुरा नीरचकुरा निरपाया निरत्यया दुर्लभा दुर्गमा दुर्गा दुःखहन्त्री सुखप्रदा दुष्टदूरा दुराचारशमनी दोषवर्जिता सर्वज्ञा सान्द्रकरुणा समानाधिकवर्जिता सर्वशक्तिमयी सर्वमङ्गला सद्गतिप्रदा सर्वेश्वरी सर्वमयी सर्वमन्त्रस्वरूपिणी सर्वयन्त्रात्मिका सर्वतन्त्ररूपा मनोन्मनी माहेश्वरी महादेवी महालक्ष्मीर्मृडप्रिया महारूपा महापूज्या महापादकनाशिनी महामाया महासत्त्वा महाशक्तिर्महारथिः महाभोगा महेश्वर्या महावीर्या महाबला महाबुद्धिर्महासिद्धिर्महायोगेश्वरेश्वरी महातन्त्रा महामन्त्रा महायन्त्रा महासना महायागक्रमाराध्या महाभैरवपूजिता महेश्वर महाकल्प महाताण्डवसाक्षिणी महाकामेशमहिषी महात्रिपुरसुन्दरी चतुष्षष्टिपचाराढ्या चतुष्षष्टिकलामयी महाचतुष्षष्टिकोटियोगिनी गणसेविता मनुविद्या चन्द्रविद्या चन्द्रमण्डलमध्यगा चारुरूपा चारुभासा चारुचन्द्रकलाधरा चराचर जगन्नाथा चक्रराजनिकेतना पार्वती पद्मनयना पद्मरागसमुप्रभा पञ्चप्रेतासनासीना पञ्चब्रह्मस्वरूपिणी चिन्मयी परमानन्दा विज्ञानघनरूपिणी ध्यानध्याकृत्यरूपा धर्माधर्मविवर्जिता विश्वरूपा जागरिणी स्वपन्थी तैजसात्मिका सुप्ता प्राज्ञात्मिका तुर्या सर्वावस्था विवर्जिता सृष्टिकर्त्री ब्रह्मरूपा गोत्री गोविन्दरूपिणी संहारिणी रुद्ररूपा तिरोधानकरीश्वरी सदाशिवानुग्रहदा पञ्चकृत्यपरायणा भानुमण्डलमध्यस्था भैरवी भगमालिनी पद्मासना भगवती पद्मनाभ सहोदरी उन्मेषनिमिषोत्पन्न विपन्न भुवनावली सहस्रशीर्षवदना सहस्राक्षी सहस्रपात् आब्रह्मकीटजननी वर्णाश्रमविदायिनी निजाज्ञारूप निगमा पुण्या पुण्यफलप्रदा श्रुतिसीमन्तसिन्दूरी कृतपादाब्जधूलिका सदागमसन्दोहशक्तिसम्पुटमौक्तिका पुरुषार्थप्रदा पूर्णा भोगिनी भुवनेश्वरी अंबिका नादिनिधना हरिब्रह्मेन्द्र सेविता नारायणी नादरूपा नामरूप विवर्जिता ह्रींकारी ह्रीमती हृद्या एयोपादेयवर्जिता राजराजाधिता राज्ञी रम्या राजीवलोचना रंजनी रमणी रस्यार्णत्किङ्किणी मेखला रमा रागेन्दुवदना रतिरूपा रतिप्रिया रक्षागरी राक्षसग्नी रामा रमणलम्पटा
रम्या कामकलारूपा कदम्बकुसुमप्रिया कल्याणी जगती कन्दा करुणारसागरा कलावती कलालापा कान्ता कादम्बरी प्रिया वरदा वामनयना वारुणीमलविह्वला विश्वाधिका वेदवेद्या विन्ध्याचलनिवासिनी विधात्री वेदजननी विष्णुमाया विलासिनी क्षेत्रस्वरूपा क्षेत्रेशी क्षेत्रक्षेत्रज्ञपालिनी क्षयवृद्धिविनिर्मुक्ता क्षेत्रपालसमुचिता विजया विमला मध्या वृन्दारजनवत्सला वाग्वादिनी वामकेशी वह्निमण्डलवासिनी भक्तिमत्कल्पलतिका विश्वासमोचिनी समृता शेषपाषण्डा सदाचारप्रवर्तिका तापत्रयाग्निसन्तप्तसमाधानचन्द्रिका तरुणीतापसाराध्यातनमध्यातमोपः श्रीस्तत्त्वलक्ष्यार्थाजिदेकरसरूपिणी स्वात्मानन्दलवीभूतब्रह्माज्ञानन्ददन्दतिः परा प्रत्यक्षितिरूपा पश्यन्ति परदेवता मध्यमा वैखरीरूपा भक्तमानसहंसिका कामेश्वर प्राणनाडी कृतज्ञा कामपूजिता शृङ्गारसम्पूर्णा जया जालन्धरस्थिता ओड्यानपीठनिलया बिन्दुमण्डलवासिनी रहोयागक्रमाराध्या रहस्तर्पणदर्पिता सद्यः प्रदायिनी विश्वसाक्षिणी साक्षिवर्जिता षडङ्गदेवतायुक्ता षड्गुण्यपरिपूरिता नित्यक्लिन्ना निरुपमा निर्वाणसुखदायिनी नित्या षोडशिकारूपा श्रीकण्ठाद्धशरीरिणी प्रभावती प्रभारूपा प्रसिद्धा परमेश्वरी मूलप्रकृतिरव्यक्ता व्यक्ता व्यक्तस्वरूपिणी व्यापिनी विविधाकारा विद्या विद्यास्वरूपिणी महाकामेश नयनकुमुदाह्लादकौमुदी भक्तः दतमो भेदभानुमद्भानुसन्ततिः शिवदूती शिवाराध्या शिवमूर्तिः शिवङ्करी शिवप्रिया शिवपरा शिष्टेष्टा शिष्टपूजिता अप्रमेया स्वप्रकाशा मनोवाचा मगोचरा शिष्टशक्तिश्चेतना रूपा जडशक्तिर्जडात्मिका गायत्री व्याहृतिसन्ध्या निजनिषेविता तत्त्वासना तत्त्वमयी पञ्चकोशान्तरस्थिता निःसीममहिमा नित्ययौवनामदशालिनी मदभूनितरक्ताक्षी मदपाटलगण्डभूः चन्दनद्रवदिग्धाङ्गी चाम्बेयकुसुमप्रिया कुशला कोमलाकारा कुलकुल्ला कुलेश्वरी कुलकुण्डालया कौलमार्गतत्परसेविता कुमारगणताम्बा दृष्टिः पुष्टिर्मतिर्धृतिः शान्तिस्वस्तिमती कान्तिर्जनी विष्णुनाशिनी तेजोवती त्रिनयना लोलाक्षी कामरूपिणी मालिनी हंसिनी माता मलया चलवासिनी सुमुखी नलिनी शुभ्रो शोभना सुरनायिका कालकण्ठी कान्तिमती क्षोभिनी सूक्ष्मरूपिणी वज्रेश्वरी वामदेवी वयोवस्था विवर्जिता सिद्धेश्वरी सिद्धविद्या सिद्धमाता यशस्विनी विशुद्धिचक्रनिलया रक्तवर्णा त्रिलोचना खट्वाङ्गा जिह्वहरणा वदनैकसमन्विता आयसान्नप्रिया त्वक्स्था पशुलोकभयङ्करी अमृतादिमहाशक्तिसंवृता डाकिनीश्वरी अनाहताब्जनिलया श्यामा भावदनुद्वया द्रंश्रोज्ज्वलाक्षमालाजिधरा रुधिरसंस्थिता कालरात्र्यादिशक्योगवृता स्निग्धौदनप्रिया महावीरेन्द्रवरदाराकिन्यम्बा स्वरूपिणी मणिपुराब्जनया वदनत्रयसंयुता वज्रादिकायुधोपेता डामर्यादिविरावृता रक्तवर्णा मां स्वनिष्ठा गुरान्नप्रीडमानसा समस्तभक्तसुगदालाकिन्यम्बा स्वरूपिणी स्वादिष्टानां भुजगदा चतुर्वक्त्रमनोहरा शूलाद्यायुधसम्पन्ना वीरवर्णादिगर्विता मेधोनिष्ठा मधुप्रीता बन्दिन्यादिसमन्विता दध्यन्नासक्तहृदया काकिनी रूपधारिणी मूलाधाराम्बुजारूढा पञ्चवक्त्रास्ति संस्थिता अङ्कुशादिप्रहरणा वरदादिनिषेविता मुद्गौदना सत्यचित्ता साकिन्यम्बा स्वरूपिणी आज्ञाचक्राब्जनिलया शुक्लवर्णा शरानना मज्जा संस्था हंसदली मुख्यशक्तिसमन्विता हरिद्रान्नैकरसिका हाकिनी रूपधारिणी सहस्रदलपद्मस्था सर्ववर्णोपशोभिता
सर्वार्थधरा शुक्लसंस्थिता सर्वतोमुखी
सर्वोदनप्रीतचित्ता या किन्यम्बा स्वरूपिणी स्वाहा स्वधामधर्मेराश्रितविस्मृतिरुत्तमा पुण्यकीर्तिः पुण्यलभ्या पुण्यश्रवणकीर्तना पुरोमजार्चिता बन्धमोचनी बर्बरालका विमर्शरूपिणी विद्या वियदादिजगत्प्रसूः सर्वव्याधिप्रशमनी सर्वमर्त्यनिवारिणी अग्रगण्या चिन्त्यरूपा कलिकल्मषनाशिनी कात्यायिनी कालहन्त्री कमलाक्षनिषेविता ताम्बूलपूरितमुखी लाडिमी कुसुमप्रभा मृगाक्षी मोहिनी मुख्या मृडानी मित्ररूपिणी नित्यतृप्ता भक्तिनिधि निखिलेश्वरी मैत्र्यादिवासना लभ्या महाप्रलयसाक्षिणी पराशक्ति परानिष्ठा प्रज्ञानगणरूपिणी माध्वीपानालता मत्ता मातृकावर्णरूपिणी महाकैलासनिलया मृणालमृदोल्लता महनीया दया मूर्तिः महासाम्राज्यशालिनी आत्मविद्या महाविद्या श्री विद्या कामसेविता श्री षोडशाक्षरी विद्या त्रिकूटा कामकोटिका कटाक्ष किङ्करी भूतकमला कोटिसेविता शिरस्थिता चन्द्रनिभा फालस्थेन्द्रधनुप्रभा हृदयस्था रविप्रख्या त्रिकोणान्ध्रदीपिका दाक्षायिनी दैत्यहन्त्री दक्षयज्ञविनाशिनी दरान्दोलितदीर्घाक्षीधरः सोज्ज्वलन्मुखी गुरुमार्तिर्गुणनिधिर्गोमाता घोजन्मभूः देवेशी दण्डनीतिस्था धाराकाशरूपिणी प्रतिमन्मुख्यराकान्तदिधिमण्डलपूजिता कलात्मिका कलानाथा काव्यालापविनोदिनी सचामररमावाणी सव्यदक्षिणसेविता आदिशक्तिरमेयात्मा परमा पावनाकृतिः अनेककोटिब्रह्माण्डजननी दिव्यविग्रह क्लीङ्कारी केवलागुह्या कैवल्यप्रदायिनी त्रिपुराजगद्वन्द्या त्रिमूर्तिश्रीशेश्वरी त्र्यक्षरी दिव्यगन्धाढ्या सिन्धूरतिलकाञ्चिता उमा शैलेन्द्रतनया गौरी गन्धर्वसेविता विश्वगर्भा स्वर्णगर्भा वरदा वागधीश्वरी ध्यानगम्या परिच्छेद्या ज्ञानदा ज्ञानविग्रह सर्ववेदान्तसंवेद्या सत्यानन्दस्वरूपिणी लोपामुद्रार्चिता लीलक्लप्तब्रह्माण्डमण्डला अदृश्या दृश्यरहिता विज्ञात्रीवेद्यवर्जिता योगिनी योगदा योग्या योगानन्दा युगन्धरा इच्छाशक्ति ज्ञानशक्ति क्रियाशक्ति स्वरूपिणी सर्वाधारा सुप्रतिष्ठा सरस्वरूपधारिणी अष्टमूर्तिरजा जैत्री लोकयात्रा विधायिनी एकाकिनी भूमरूपा निर्द्वैता द्वैतवर्जिता अन्नदा वृद्धा वृद्धा ब्रह्मात्मैक्यस्वरूपिणी भगवती ब्राह्मणी ब्राह्मी ब्रह्मानन्दा बलिप्रिया भाषारूपा बृहत्सेना भावा भाववर्जिता सुखाराध्या शुभकरी शोभना सुलभागतिः राजराजेश्वरी राज्यदायिनी राज्यवल्लभा राजकृपा राजपीठ निवेशित निजाश्रिता राज्यलक्ष्मी घोषणाता चतुरंगबलेश्वरी साम्राज्यदायिनी सत्यसंधासागरमेखला दीक्षिता दैत्यशमनी सर्वलोकवशंकरी सर्वार्थदात्री सावित्री सच्चिदानंदरूपिणी केशकाला परिच्छिन्ना सर्वगा सर्वमोहिनी सरस्वती शास्त्रमयी गुहाम्बा गुह्यरूपिणी सर्वोपाधि विनिर्मुक्ता सदा शिवपतिव्रता सांप्रदायेश्वरी साध्वी गुरुमण्डलरूपिणी कुलोत्तीर्णा भगाराध्या माया मधुमती मही धनाम्बा गुह्यकाराध्या कोमलांगी गुरुप्रिया स्वतंत्रा सर्वतंत्रेशी दक्षिणामूर्तिरूपिणी सनकादिसमाराध्या शिवज्ञानप्रदायिनी चित्कलानन्दकलिका प्रेमरूपा प्रियङ्करी नामपारायणप्रीतानन्दि विद्यानटेश्वरी मिथ्या जगदधिष्ठाना मुक्तिदा मुक्तिरूपिणी लास्यप्रिया लयकरी लज्जारम्भादिवन्दिता भवदावसुधावृष्टि पापारण्यदवानल दौर्भाग्यतूलवातूला जराध्वान्तर्विप्रभा भाग्याब्धिचन्द्रिका भक्तचित्तकेकिघनागदा रोगपर्वतदम्भोलिर्मृत्युदारुकुठारिका महेश्वरी महाकाली महाग्रासा महाशना अपर्णा चण्डिका चण्डमुण्डासुरनिषूदिनी क्षराक्षरात्मिका सर्वलोकेशी विश्वधारिणी त्रिवर्गदात्री सुभगा त्र्यम्बका त्रिगुणात्मिका स्वर्गापवर्गदा शुद्धा जपा पुष्पनिभाकृतिः ओजो विधिधरा यज्ञरूपा प्रियव्रता दुराराध्या दुरादर्शा पाटली कुसुमप्रिया महती मेरुनिलया मंदार कुसुमप्रिया लीलाराध्या विराट रूपा विरजा विश्वतोमुखी प्रत्यग्रूपा पराकाशा प्राणदा प्राणरूपिणी मार्ताण्ड भैरवाराध्या मन्त्रिणी न्यस्तराज्यदूः त्रिपुरेशी जयत्सेना निस्त्रैर्गुण्या परापरा सत्यज्ञानानन्दरूपा सामरस्य परायणा कपर्दिनी कलामाला कामदुःकामरूपिणी कलानिधिः काव्यकलारसज्ञा रजसेवधिः पुष्टा पुरातना पूज्या पुष्करा पुष्करेक्षणा परञ्ज्योतिः परन्धाम परमाणु परात्परा पाशहस्ता पाशहन्त्री परमन्त्रविभेदिनी मूर्ता मूर्ता नित्यतृप्ता मुनिमानसंसिका सत्यव्रता सत्यरूपा सर्वान्तर्यामिनी सती ब्रह्माणि ब्रह्मजनी बहुरूपा उदाच्युता प्रसवित्री प्रचण्डाज्ञा प्रतिष्ठा प्रकटाकृतिः प्राणेश्वरी प्राणदात्री पञ्चाशत्पीठरूपिणी विशृङ्खला विविक्तस्था वीरमाता वियत्प्रसूः मुकुन्दा मुक्तिनिलया मूलविग्रहरूपिणी भावज्ञा भवरोगग्नी भवचक्रप्रवर्तिनी छन्दस्सारा शास्त्रसारा मन्त्रसारा तलोदरी उदारकीर्तिरुद्दाम वैभवा वर्णरूपिणी जन्म मृत्यु जरातप्तविश्रान्तिदायिनी सर्वोपनिषदुद्घुष्टा शान्तिकलात्मिका गम्भीरा गगनान्तस्था गर्विता गानलोलुपा कल्पनारहिता काष्ठा कान्ता कान्तार्थविग्रहा कार्यकारणनिर्मुक्ता कामकेलितरङ्गिता कनत्कनगदाटङ्कालीला विग्रहधारिणी अजाक्षय विनिर्मुक्ता मुक्ता क्षिप्रप्रसादिनी अन्तर्मुखसमाराध्या बहिर्मुखदुर्लभा त्रैर्वर्गनिलया दृष्टा त्रिपुरमालिनी निरामया निरालम्बा स्वात्मा रामा सदा श्रुतिः संसारमङ्गलमग्नसमुद्धरणपण्डिता यज्ञप्रिया यज्ञगत्री यजमानस्वरूपिणी धर्माधाराधनाध्यक्षा धनधान्यवर्धिनी विप्रप्रिया विप्ररूपा विश्वभ्रमणकारिणी विश्वग्रासा विद्रुमा वैष्णवी विष्णुरूपिणी अयोनिर्योनिलया कूटस्था कुलरूपिणी वीरगोष्ठी प्रिया वीरा नैष्कर्म्यानादरूपिणी विज्ञानकलनाकल्या विदग्धा बैन्दवासना तत्त्वाधिका तत्त्वमयी तत्त्वमग्धस्वरूपिणी सामगानप्रिया सौम्या सदा शिवकुटुम्बिनी सव्यापसव्यमार्गस्था सर्वा पद्मिनिवारिणी स्वस्था स्वभावमधुरा धीरा धीरसमञ्चिता चैतन्यार्घ्यसमाराध्य चैतन्यकुसुमप्रिया सोदिता सदा दुष्टा तरुणा नित्यपाटला दक्षिणा दक्षिणाराध्या तरस्मेरमुखाम्बुजा कौलिनी केवला कैवल्यपददायिनी स्तोत्रप्रिया स्तुतिमती श्रुतिः संस्तुतवैभवा मनस्विनी मानवती महेशी मङ्गलाकृतिः विश्वमाता जगद्धात्री विशालाक्षी विरागिनी प्रगल्भा परमोदारा परामोदा मनोमयी व्योमकेशी विमानस्था वज्रिणी वामकेश्वरी पञ्चयज्ञप्रिया पञ्चप्रेत पञ्चाधिशायिनी पञ्चमी पञ्चभूतेशी पञ्चसङ्ख्योपचारिणी शाश्वती शाश्वतैश्वर्या शर्मदा शम्भुमोहिनी धराधरसुता धन्या धर्मिणी धर्मवर्धिनी लोकातीता गुणातीता सर्वातीता शमात्मिका बन्धुककुसुमप्रख्या बाला लीला विनोदिनी मङ्गली सुकरी सुवेशाढ्या सुवासिनी सुवासिन्यर्चनप्रीता शोभना शुद्धमानसा दर्पणसन्तुष्टा पूर्वजा त्रिपुराम्बिका शशमुद्रा समाराध्या त्रिपुरा श्रीवशङ्करी ज्ञानमुद्रा ज्ञानगम्या ज्ञानगेयस्वरूपिणी योनिमुद्रा त्रिकण्ठे श्रीत्रिकोणाम्बा त्रिकोणगा अनघातचारित्रा वाञ्छितार्थप्रदायिनी अभ्यासादिज्ञाता षड्वातीतरूपिणी अव्याजकरुणामूर्तिरज्ञानध्वान्तदीपिका आबालगोपविदिता सर्वानुरङ्गशासना श्रीचक्र
त्रिपुराजनलया श्रीमत्त्रिपुरसुन्दरी श्री शिवा शिवशक्त्यैक्यरूपिणी ललिताम्बिका श्री शिवा शिवशक्त्यैक्यरूपिणी ललिताम्बिका श्री शिवा शिवशक्त्यैक्यरूपिणी ललिताम्बिका एवं श्रीललितादेव्या नाम्नां सहस्रकं जगुः इति श्रीब्रह्माण्डपुराणे उत्तरखण्डे श्री हयग्रीवागस्त्य संवादे श्रीललितारहस्य सहस्रनामस्तोत्रकथनं सर्वं सम्पूर्णम् श्रीं ह्रीं ऐं ॐ सिन्धूरारुणविग्रहां त्रिणयनां माणिक्यमौलिस्फुरत्तारानायकशेखरां स्मितमुखीमापीनवक्षोरुहां पाणिभ्यामणिपूर्णरत्नचषकं रक्तोत्पलं बिभ्रतीं सौम्यां रत्नघटस्थरक्तचरणां ध्यायेत् परामम्बिकाम् ॐ ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं श्रीमात्रे नमः श्रीं ॐ ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं श्रीललिताम्बिकायै नमः श्रीं ऐं अङ्गुष्ठाभ्यां नमः क्लीं दर्शनेभ्यां नमः सौः मध्यमाभ्यां नमः ऐं अनामिकाभ्यां नमः क्लीं कनिष्ठिकाभ्यां नमः सौः करतलकरपृष्ठाभ्यां नमः ऐं हृदयाय नमः क्लीं शिरसे स्वाहा सौः शिखाय वशे ऐं कवचाय हुं क्लीं नेत्रत्रयाय वौषडे सौः अस्त्राय पटे भूर्भुवः स्वः ॐ इति दिग्विमोघः तत्सद्ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु Okay, namaskaram everybody. Normally it will take about another 20 minutes for alankaram to complete. Okay, during this time we just use this opportunity to exchange information about what's going on and what is going to go on in this temple in the near future and future afar. Okay? And normally we tend to start with a question. Any first timers? Anybody coming here for the first time? I think this sector is all first timers, right? Where are you coming from, Mama? New Jersey. So you know some New Jersey devotees that come here? Because I was watching you guys doing certain things. Welcome to the temple. Welcome to the temple. Okay? And this side, I only saw this side. Wow, there are a lot of new people. Most welcome to the temple, all of you. Okay? This is a very, 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 very unique temple. That's the reason I encourage you guys to focus on Mother. Suppose you go to your boardroom, what do you do? Will talk among yourselves or wait for the managing director or CEO to talk? That's the CEO. Pay attention to the CEO. That's number one. Number two, puja here is not a mono action by the priest tearing his guts off. That's not what is puja. Puja is an offering of the collective consciousness of all of us together. All of us together. Okay? Have you heard of the concept of this one called bioluminescence? Have you heard of bioluminescence? Okay. Bioluminescence is a property exhibited by certain living creatures. They emit light. You know, you have seen glowworms, right? Fireflies. That is bioluminescence. Okay? There is a particular type of alga in the ocean that was consumed by certain creatures during the several thousands of years. Okay, so much so that species started dying out. Then that species developed this property called bioluminescence, because of which the main predator for that particular algae, it is the euglena. So when that euglena consumes that thing won't die immediately. It starts emitting light. Then the predator that consumes euglena knows where it is. It comes and starts consuming it. How did the algae, that primitive creatures, know that they have to develop bioluminescence? Did they have an extraordinary general body meeting? No. It is the collective consciousness, effect of collective consciousness. So when we all of us have the common idea of looking at or having the sakshatkaram of the Empress of the universe, that will be more effective than individual cells going and asking, putting, Amma, take care of me. That one, that has its effect. But all of us together asking for it will have a much, much, much bigger effect. Okay? That's the reason we expect all of you to maintain silence. Have only one thought. What is that one thought? Mother. Nothing else. Nothing else but mother. Okay? Anyway, with that said, on the Vinayaka Chauthi is right round the corner. And the weekend before Vinayaka Chaturthi, listen carefully. The weekend before Vinayaka Chaturthi, that is, I think it is 27th and 28th or 26th and 27th, something like that. You can look at the calendar. Okay? We are performing a very, very important and a unique event in this temple, Laksha Modaka Yajanam. No, in Sasana and other Vishesham we say that, right? Yo modaka sahasrena yajati sa vanchita phalam avapnoti. Right? Modaka sahasram. 1,000 modakas when you are going to offer in the form of ahuti to Ganapati. Okay? Vanchita phalam. But watch out. Watch out what you are going to have a vancha. Okay? So vanchita phalam avapnoti. Whatever you desire for. Here it has been a big, long-standing sankalpam to get a granite temple, a more permanent abode surrounding Ambal. I wouldn't say temple for Ambal. Ambal doesn't need a temple. Okay. But an abode surrounding her will help us, okay, offer our prayers to her in a much more congenial fashion. Okay? And for that, it's a $20 million project. It's going to take time because we are struggling to raise funds. Some amount of funds have risen. Any one of you would want to join this holy, noble cause, please be our guest. You can ask for the details at the office or you can look at our website. But with that said, the very important event right around the corner is Laksha Modaka Yajanam. Okay? And whoever has been doing very serious upasana at home and they are close by, within that 48-hour window, if you can make those modakams, there is a possibility you can get the modakams that will be offered to the fire. But then for that, you will have to find the details in the office. Okay? But whether you offer more, whether you make modakams or not, irrespective of that, come. Enjoy the event. See what happens there. In fact, a lot of people, whoever comes, will have an opportunity to offer modakams into the fire that day. That's why I said it is a participative temple. This is not a temple based on mono-action where priest is groaning something out of his throat and while everybody else will buy a ticket, then go downstairs into the basement to have pongal or masala dosa. The temple is famous for pongal or masala dosa, not for the deity that is worshipped. No, that's not the way it works. That is not the way it works. You will have seen almost no other temple allows devotees into the Garbhagraham. In fact, when my guru started this, there were accusations from some of the orthodox schools saying that no, this is going to bring down the energy. No, it increases the energy. That is because when we allowed, everybody started focusing on that one thought. I repeat that one thought, reaching mother. That collective effort in itself, that is a life that comes back from the installation there. Okay? So it's a participative exercise. Whoever comes to the temple on Saturdays will have an opportunity to do Abhishekam. And to the extent we have the conscious, whoever is around here, they will be performing the Abhishekam once again. And Nirata Annadanam. Annadanam always happens in this temple. We do not, repeat, we do not sell food. Okay, in fact, let me give you an anecdote here. Not anecdote, a true happening. At one point, there was, the human thought. This conscious, temple wants some fund, let us ask for donation towards conscious. $11 per conch. We started some time back. Just within 1 week, Agastya, he appeared to my guru in the dream and said, look, you are becoming avaricious. He stopped. Puja is not for sale here. That's why every day Trikala Puja happens in this temple. At that time, whoever is there, the families, Gotra, Nama, Nakshatrams will be included in the Sankalpam. We don't charge you for it. The only thing we charge is for an event like this, that too only to defray the expenses. No more than that. This temple is, by Ambal's grace, is run by volunteers. There is no concept of paid employee here. He works for Xerox. I work for Cooper Vision. The gentleman who is walking there, he works for the government. Another gentleman who was sitting there, he was the ex-general manager of Magna Powertrain. Each one of us, we are doing something else in our mundane life. And then in that small slot Mother has been kind enough to give us, we come here and do whatever little service we can do. Sometimes you will see me cooking. Some other time you will see me mopping the floor. Sometimes you will be doing puja. It's a totally decentralized, democratic spiritualism, so to say. Okay? That is how this temple runs. So, any energy that gets to Mother and gets back, 1,000,000 times back, okay, that can happen only when all of us have the common thought of reaching Mother and getting her grace. Okay? That's the idea behind it. So, Modaka Sahasrayajanam is right round the corner. Whoever are close by, come. Whoever is not close by, find an excuse to be close by. As simple as that. Okay? With that said, again, after that it is Ganapati, Vinayaka Chaturthi. Then from Vinayaka Chaturthi on, so many festivals will keep happening. Okay? Yeah, you want to talk something? Okay. Okay. So, at this point, any questions? Otherwise, I am going to tell you what I like, not what you like. I am warning you. Don't blame me after that. Come on, speak out. Let us have a discussion. That's why, as I said, it's a participative exercise, not a mono action. Yes, please. Thank her. Okay, the question is, people who are long distance, who cannot directly reach the temple, can they participate in any learning activities sponsored by the temple? Right? Yes, there are. There is a group in Telegram called SVTS Learning. Okay, you may inquire in the office as to how you can get the link for that. Once you are there, there are something like already probably 1,000 members or so are there in that. Okay, we will be posting a lot of links about the classes that we conduct online. And in fact, every week there will be chanting classes. There is chanting for Chandi Parayanam, Panchasuktams, so many other things under that umbrella. Okay? Yes, there is absolute possibility of participating in these learning exercises online. You don't have to be here. Okay? And these classes and this knowledge is disbursed, so to say, irrespective of caste, creed, gender, nationality across the world. Because we believe divinity is no proprietary property of a few in the world. No. Divinity is available to everybody. Only thing is you have to be inclined to take it. Okay, that's all. Otherwise, divinity is available to everybody. Grab as much as you can. Finders, keepers. Not finders keepers, finders distributors. Okay? Namaskar. So anything else? Yes, please. Pardon? Yeah. Now, that depends on what kind of sadhana you are doing. So basically, when you hold it, this part, of course, there is a specific detail to this. When you change your hand, when you change the direction of your hand, the nature of your breath will change. You will not realize it, but the nature of breath will change. So when you become sensitized enough to understand that, okay, then you will know that. Until then, what your guru, say a guru for your meditation or for yoga, abhyasam or whatever he suggests, follow that. Because some gurus, they'll do it this way, some this way, some this way, some this way. There are so many styles to it. And each style prescribes a particular type of regimen of yoga abhyasam as well as chanting. Nothing is right, nothing is wrong. It is something like a diesel engine, you have a gasoline engine. Which is right? Both are right. But what is wrong? Putting diesel into gasoline, gasoline into diesel engine. Right? So you have to find the compatible set of practices to reach a particular goal. Fair enough? Once again, I keep repeating, Lakshamodaka Yajanam is right round the corner. Don't forget the event. Okay?
Yeah, I did tell about the
Pardon?
Lakshamodakam.
Yeah, the same thing.
Sahasramajiti, Savachita Phalam.
Yeah. Yo Modaka Sahasrayana is Savanchita Phalam
You can
Avapnoti.
tell them what it
But yeah, I explained to them.
Oh.
It's all done. Yeah. Okay? So that's how it is. And here, the Ganapati homam we did. It is called Vancha Kalpa Ganapati homam. Okay? Vancha Kalpa Ganapati homam. It is actually the intertwining of mother and Ganapati. Okay. Normal Lakshmi Ganapati mantram you will have known. Om Shrim Hrim Klim Glaum Gam Ganapataye Varavarada Sadvajanam Me Vashamani Swaha. This is called Lakshmi Ganapati mantram. Om Shrim Hrim Klim Glaum Gam Ka E Ila Hrim Yadad Jagachahat Utrahan Hasakahal Harim Udaga Abisurya Sakal Hrim. So this one, Sarvam Tandra Devache Ganapataye Varavarada Sadvajanam Me Vashamani Swaha. So what has happened here? Lakshmi Ganapati mantram is taken and it is intertwined with mother's mantra called Panchadashakshari. Okay? Panchadashakshari Pandya Kumar, you will have heard that song, right? That bhajan. So Panchadashakshari is basically mantra form of mother. That mantra form is intertwined into this one and a new mantra generates, it's called Vancha Kalpa Ganapati mantram. And chanting Vancha Kalpa Ganapati once is equivalent to chanting Lakshmi Ganapati mantra 100,000 times. It's as powerful as that. And Google online Vancha Kalpa Ganapati, you will see Ganapati dressed in a sari. Because he already has mother installed within him, put forth. That is how it is. And once again, Lakshamodaka Yajanam is right round the corner. Okay? August, right? Yeah. No, August or September?
year.
This
Yeah,
year.
yes. 27, 28.
27, 20, yeah. 27, 28 is round the corner. Please come. Come in droves. Bandhu Putra Parivara Sameta. What is that? Yeah, Bandhu Putra Parivara Sametanga.
Yeah.
Rendi. Amma? It starts early in the morning. It just goes the whole 2 days, 48 hours it will go through. Yeah. That's a lot of time. And that's
One-
the 100,000 modakams, right?
One
That-
laksh-
How many,
one-
how many,
one-
how many
one-
homokundams are? Yeah.
I heard 4 now.
Four
Maybe
homokundams of 8 feet
4 to 8
by 8 feet.
Huge amount.
Okay, huge homokundams. And do you know where it is being done? It is the place, it is the site where the new temple is going to be built. So it's an open air yajanam. Okay? come.
So the granite temple is going to be built. I think the
The new temple,
new
this
temple.
one, yeah, for
Next
that.
year, you'll it as soon as I think the idea is as soon as this homam is done, they're going to start the construction of the new temple.
The new temple foundation
will be built.
stone.
So this may be the last opportunity for every one of us to do anything. Imagine this temple is being built to last 1,000 years. Can you imagine that? If you think about the Brihadishwara temple in Tamil Nadu, right? Rajareshwari Cholan has built it. It is one of the wonders. That temple is one of the wonders. Even today, people are really not able to imagine how they are able to pick that Gopuram, Vimanam, and the 280 tons one in the top. They are not able to figure it out even today. Now imagine in North America, Dravidam style with Agamic temple being built in this part of the world. And you will be the part of that. Imagine 1,000 years from now, they're talking about, oh my God, look at those people that had thought, yeah, he was thinking about having a temple in this part of the world. Imagine you'll be part of that. That is that, I think, I keep saying the difference between the temple, what you have. I know that you have great temples, big temples, huge temples, which are having billions of dollars of income. Versus this temple, it is a temple for everyone. It is not being built by one person. If that to happen, it will be happening today, but that's not the as Shankaraya was mentioning, when Aya was planning to sell the Dakshinavati for $11, he said, no, this is not for sale. This temple is not for sale. It is for us to make it happen. Even if you give 1 penny, $1, $10, $100, $1,000, it does not matter. What matters is your devotion and bhakti to build this, so that this Sanatana Dharma, what Sanatana Dharma is going to be that. So we are responsible for that to make it happen. That's all it is. So I think people keep asking, oh, you've been asking 3-4 years, been telling you when is going to build. It's her desire. It's her home. So she wants us to build a community so that it can be built all together, be part of that, and build it as such a way that it lasts forever. Again, he was saying, Shankaraya was saying, I don't know what we had done back in India. We've been doing this. I don't know. I had never been doing this puja back in India at all. If people come and ask, did you learn anything? Did you learn anything back in India? No, absolutely not. We did not know anything about puja. Everything was learned here, but Guru has compassion to teach us. From beginning to chanting Om Namah Shivaya to all the way to, we are able to just some Panchasuktam. We're not perfect, but the way he has brought us to this stage, all of us are volunteers. Everyone is volunteer. Only thing is he has built a desire in us to learn and offer something what we know, what we can to Supreme Mother, to Goddess. That's all it is. So that's the opportunity we got. I think I see many, many young children here. They are our future. The children are our future. And if you think about it, this temple has been built only for them. So when parents bring them, I really get so happy that they're bringing them here. And also, I think it's their responsibility to really get from the temple. The temple is not just structure, go and do 5 minutes archana and get going. It is not that. The way the puja is happening today, you've seen 9 o'clock, 9:30 started. It's still going on. This is how it's supposed to be. Not a 5 minutes archana. I go there, I pay you $1,000, you do for me, I'll go away. No, it's not that supposed to be. Come, participate, be part of it. And when you come here, I think you must have felt that energy is vibrant. You step on it, you think, yes, I got something from here. That's the reason. That is what entire our gurus aim is, to build a temple where we come here, we feel it, energy. And you take something from here. You don't bring anything to this temple. I think if you've seen any other place, they'll tell you, bring something to me, bring this thing for us to do. No. You come free hand, don't bring anything, and take away as much from here. As you say, saying Archana is free. Where do you see free Archana? What is in the free in this world is today? And Archana really free? No. You know, they love, again, one of the reasons they said Archana is free. Why Archana is free? Because you are here, come here to ask your mother, and the relation between you and mother is priceless. Why are you giving some money to that? You saying, give me $5, I'll do something, I'll ask something for. Is it possible, really? Think about it. Are you going to, really, she will listen to you if you give $5? No. It is your love towards her. That's what it matters. So that's what you see here. Archana is free. Then again, Ayya says, the food, afternoon prasadam is free. I know it's the most delicious food we can get anywhere. Prasadam we can get, always. If they do with such compassion, if you go, that's their puja. The people come in the kitchen. They come from Toronto, they come from Montreal, they come from any place. They come Saturday, they do every day of the week, they do the annadanam. They come do with passion. And when you have that food, you are really so satisfied. Ayya says, this is one very saying, why, a lot of questions, right? Ayya, why don't we charge money for annadanam, right? When you give, say, come $10, $5, you can make money. You know what he says? Food is the only thing in the world. He'll say, enough. When you have enough food, appa, sako, enough. But you give him money, you keep asking more and more. That's what he says. Whatever you can, you do annadanam. That's the most precious thing you can do. That's the only thing a human being gets satisfied. So see one by one what has been established here. What do you see anywhere? Go anywhere, the temples have become a kind of, I agree, there are community centers. You have to have the centers, but you need to have a place where you can go and be one with the divinity. And it should be easy access. No bars, no restrictions. You have to be this, you have to know this, you have to know that. That is not there. You come here, if you want to sit here, you can sit here, go and sit inside, sit inside. If you want to do Abhishekam, you can do Abhishekam. And if you want, you can go, it's not possible, you can go and hug her from your heart to her. Where do you get this opportunity? And now you can imagine the temple is being built in agamic style and granite. Imagine that will be, what it will be, status will be. You'll be part of the history. That's what we need. How many minutes, Ayya? Mohan, Ayya? How many? Huh? 5 minutes. I know I can't answer all your questions. Again, I would like to speak to the young children here. So I think, you should be grateful to your parents are bringing here, especially after pandemic, 2.5 years. We couldn't even come inside the temple. The temple is not a place where you can just like go to McDonald's anywhere, right? It is a place, it's a special place. And you come to temple, there is a science behind it. And that's the reason I think I could have wanted to ask one of the youngsters to speak, but he's still busy inside. The murti has been established, Pratistapana has been done with appropriate, there is Pratistapana with yantras underneath it. Yantras, there are jewels, many layers underneath, and also for an yantra, japam of Lalita Sahasranama has been done, and Panchadesh has been done for 5 years almost. That yantra has gone underneath her. So we are all, I think, just wanted to speak to youngsters because why you have to come to temple. This is interesting. I think you like to understand, especially in this temple. So we are all magnetic elements, right? Electromagnetic fields. We emanate electromagnetic waves. We also can absorb electromagnetic waves. The yantra underneath Devi is not like a yantra. Yantra is a machine. It also emanates electromagnetic waves. So when you go around Devi, what do? You absorb that energy within you. So that's why it's very critical and very important to go to temples. I know God is everywhere. Like you can go in a pillar and everywhere, God is there. But the Kshetra Sthalam, Punya Sthalam, and temples, very important that you need to go. Like a Tirupati or you go to Kashi, the moment you step in, you are getting that energy. Similarly to temples, especially here. So keep coming. And not only this, I think there are, in this temple especially, the teachings have been done, Ayya is designed such a way that every puja, there is a science with that behind every puja, what you do. In fact, there are workshops they conduct, the Kalasha Stapana and puja, what we did. That is beautiful science behind it. I like that you guys to come back and try to learn. And maybe after the puja, I can ask some youngsters, they'll explain you. So we had some posters, we removed it. Because for the sake of time, I don't want to keep going on the each. So enough to say that our pujas, our puraskaras, they're not hocus pocus. They are precise science. Please understand that and keep coming, and we'll see you. And now, Alankara is done. We request all the sponsors to go first. Please goes first and sit at this front. And devotees who have come for the first time, this temple, please go front. And rest all devotees. Frequent flyers, you can stay back. And long time flyers, you can stay back. Please, come. Please keep center line open. So Prasada Master come and sit down. Vanga. Excuse me. Please sit down. Go as close inside as possible. Please sit down. Come. Excuse me, Amma. Sorry. Come. All of you come inside. Come. Come front. Keep coming. Please keep coming. Turn the camera over. Sit down. Please come inside. I know we have a big temple. We're going to be bigger than this too. Come, please come. Come inside. Just give space here, Amma. Like some Prasad Amma to come. Come here, Amma. Come. Come. Give some space here, Ayya. Okay. Come. Ukarangama. Adish, is it not reverse here? Sit down. Ukarango. Come, please come inside, all of you. Come, Wanga. Ayya. There is space inside, Ayya. If anybody want to go sit and sit down. शुक्लां भरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्याये सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये. Arohara. Bhavani भवानी भवानी दासे मयि कर दृष्टिं सकरुणानिधि सोदुं वाञ्छन् कथयति भवानि त्वमिति यः तदैव त्वं तस्मै दिशसि यशायच्च पदवीं मुकुन्द ब्रह्मेन्द्र कुटमकुटनिराजितपदां मुकुन्द ब्रह्मेन्द्र कुटमकुटनिराजितपदाम् ॐ श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः ॐ या देवी सर्वभूतेषु मातृरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः या देवी सर्वभूतेषु शक्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै नमस्ते नमस्तस्यै नमो नमः ॐ श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः रोहर ह्रींकाराशित कर प्रियतनु श्री योगपीठेश्वरीं मांगल्यायुध पंकजाभनयवां मांगल्य सिद्धि प्रदां तारुण्येन विशेषतांगसुमः लावण्य संशोभितां श्रीचक्र प्रिय बिंदु तर्पण परां श्री राजराजेश्वरी श्री राजराजेश्वरी श्री राजराजे हरोहर ओम ओम हरोहर volume. parcel. Okay? Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Bhuji prasamayuktam Om Harohara. Om Hrim Klum Slum Lum. Ya Divya Deveshwara Adi Janani Ya Vai Jaganmohini Ya Brahmadi Pipilikanta Jagata Nandaika Sandayini Ya Pancha Pranava Virekhanalini Ya Chitkala Malini Sapayat Paradevata Bhagavati Sri Rajarajeswari Sri Rajarajeswari Sri Rajarajeswari Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha Harohara Harohara Om Sarvamangala Mangalle Shive Sarvartha Sadhite Sharanaye Trambake Gauri Narayani Namostute Rajadhirajaya Prasaya Sayine Namo Vayamai Shavanaya Kurmahe Same Kama Kama Kamahimayam Kameshwaro Ishavano Dadhadu Kubheraya Maishavanaya Maharajaya Maharajaya Harohara Om Mahesha Madhava Vidhatur Manmat Skandanandi Indra Manu Chandra Kubera Agastya Koda Bhattarika Vidyatmike Kalyana Tattvatre Shiva Shubhatmike Paripurna Brahma Shakti Mahatripura Sundari Tava Sri Padukam Pujayami Darpyami Namah Nirmalya Devatabhyo Namah Nandikeshwarabhyo Namah
Tata din tata din
Is that one?
tata din te tangada de takkada de din takkat din takka din te tangada de tangada de din tadikada de din ta din takkat 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 din takkat 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 din takkat 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 dom 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 takkat takkat dom takkat takkat dom takkat takkat dom takkat dom takkat dom takkat dom tarangadum tata dingenatum ta dingenatum ta tarangadum tata dingenatum ta dingenatum ta tarangadum tata dingenatum ta dingenatum ta
नंदिकेश्वराभ्यो नमः। ओम तत्पुरुषाय विद्महे चक्रतुंडाय धीमहि तन्नो नंदी प्रचोदयात्। ओम भूर्भुवस्वः तस्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि प्रचोदयात्। मा पूजितरसोदं ब्रह्म भूर्भुवस्वरम्। ओम तत्पुरुषाय विद्महे चक्रतुंडाय धीमहि तन्नो नंदी प्रचोदयात्। ओम राजाधिराजाय प्रसयसायिने नमो वयमेश्वराय कुर्महे समे कामान् कामकामान् मह्यं कामेश्वरो शृणुयात्। कुबेराय महेश्वराय महाराजाय नमः। श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। रक्तज्वालजटाधरं श्रीमलं रक्ताङ्गतेजोमयं धृत्वा शूलपाशकपालमर्कं लोकस्य रक्षाकरं निर्वाणं सुनबहनं त्रिनयनम् आनन्दकोलाहलं वन्दे सर्वभूतप्रेतपिशाचनाथवडकं क्षेत्रस्य पालं शिवं सुनध्वजाय विद्महे त्रिशूलहस्ताय धीमहि तन्नो भैरवः प्रचोदयात्। हस्रैं हस्कलरिं ससौः महापद्मानन्तस्ते कारणानन्दस्वर्णविग्रहे सर्वभूतेजनाथ परमेश्वर कालकपालकल्पान्तक्रोधन उग्रगुणम् उग्र उन्मत्त चंड संहार ज्ञान सोनाकश्मभामि स्यायां संपूजयामि नमः। कामाक्षी नमः। कनकताडंगी नमः। रत्नताडंगी नमः। मांगल्यबीजमहिमाय नमः। मरकदरत्नाय नमः। मेरुनिलयाय नमः। पदकाय नमः। महापदकाय नमः। ओढ्यानपीडनिलयाय नमः। पद्मासनस्थाय नमः। पंचपुष्पबाणहस्ताय नमः। शुकहस्ताय नमः। अंकुशहस्ताय नमः। नवरतमौली नमः। चंद्रशेखरे नमः। पाशधस्ताय नमः। इक्षुदंडनरस्ताय नमः। कामकोटिनिलयाय नमः। दूर्वासमुनिपूजिताय नमः। कामाक्षी 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 नमः। ओम ईश्वरो गुरुनाथ भेदि मूर्ति भेद विभागिने व्योमवत् व्याप्त देहाय श्री दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वर गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्मा तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। त्वमेव माताश्च पिता त्वमेव बन्धु सखा त्वमेव विद्यां द्रविणं त्वमेव सर्वं मम देवदेव। श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। ओम ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं कुरुकुलायः कुरुकुले ह्रीमव सर्वविषमानः ह्रीं स्वाहा। हस्रैं मस्कलरिं ससौ महापद्मानन्तस्ते कारदान बलिमण्टपे सर्वोदयनाथ परमेश्वरी पत्सहित कुरुकुला देवीम् आवाहयामि स्त्यायामि संपूजयामि नमः। ओम ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं कुरुकुलायः कुरुकुले ह्रीमव सर्वविषमानः ह्रीं स्वाहा कुरुकुलाय स्वाहा। ओम प्रत्यालीलमुद्रां प्रदश्य ओम हंस शिव सोहम हंसः Hasakafrim, Hasakshamalvrim Vasom, Sahakshamalvrim Shau, Sarupa Nirupanahedave, Suguruve, Sri Jnanambika Sameta Sri Chaitanyananda Sri Guru Sri Padukam Pujayami Darpiyami Namaha. Om Aim Brim Srim Iti Balai Dravyaya Namaha. Om Aim Brim Srim Kurukulaya Kurukule Sarvishman Rim Swa Kurukulaya Swaha Kurukulaya Shade Balin Namaha. Sarvadevebhyo Saraganebhyo Yugnabhyo Yugnakartabhyo Bhutabhivanabhyom Pate Bhana Mudram Avakundina Mudram Kamadena Mudram Sarve Mudram Pradaksham Sri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. Tassalan Shodayet Sri Guru Sarvakarna Bhuta Shakti Varadeep Devata Kurukula Validevata Mata Purushartha Sagara Raja Harirajaya Prasaya Swayine Namo Vayamayi Shavana Karmahe Kame Kaman Kama Kama Himayan Rameshwaro Shavano Dadhati Kuberaya Vaishyavanaya Maharajaya Namaha. Om Kalyanaya Purna Chandra Vadanam Praneshwara Nandini Puna Punataram Paresha Mahishim Punamrata Swadini Sampurnam Paramotamamrata Kalam Vidyavatim Bharati Sri Chakra Priyaninditarpam Sri Rajarajeswari Ekaradi Samasta Varna Vividha Karaika Chidrutini Chaitanyatma Chakra Rajanilaya Chakranta Sancharini Bhava Bhava Vibhavini Bhavaparam Sadbhakti Chintamani Ye Chakra Priya Bindu Kartana Param Rajarajeswari Ya Divya Shiva Keshava Adi Janani Ya Vai Jagan Mohini Ya Brahmadi Vipilikanta Jagata Nandaika Sandhayini Ya Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Haro. Please stand up wherever you are. Adish. Yani kani ja papani jatmani ja tani tani pradakshana pade pade. Papaham papa karmanam papatmam papa sambhavan prayama kupiya devi sharanagravasale. Nidhasanam nasi tamesh tasma maheshwari.
Hello, devotees. The puja has come to a conclusion. If you have mats underneath you, kindly the mats, fold them, don't roll them. Is the mats near the Utsava Ganapati corner. So after that, you go around Ambar, pick up a pinch of kumkum with your thumb and middle finger, mattam, okay? And then place it on her left big toe. Her foot is down. On the left foot, but nowhere else, okay? Just put it. Some people will try to touch all over the place and all the deities. No, only there. Put the kumkum, do a namaskaram. Tell her, mommy, please take care of me. And then go into the Agnishala and have Mahaprasadam. Okay? If there are kids, they could be quite hungry. You can have food and then come back and stand in line. There are a lot of people. It will take a long time. Sponsors,
That here, yeah.
we have got one more chore to perform.
Feet. Shankaraya.
How old is she? How old is she? How old?